I want you to listen to this, and I want you to stop listening to this. We're going to walk through a methodology that allows us to assess where am I at, what am I doing, how do I see myself, and what are the things about me that may in fact be true? Are you willing to hear what you're saying and then translate it back so you can understand what you really mean? How many of you feel like at times you are using your past pain as a mechanism to protect yourself rather than to propel yourself? Some of us right now are exhausted because you have no space in your life to exist. And many of you are mistaking activity for progress. And you are busy and you are tired, but you have gone nowhere. Oftentimes I find that we inevitably build our life on the intersection of personal conviction and professional ambition, but we find the intersection that belongs to somebody else. We build our house on their street and wonder why we are dissatisfied. What are some of the stories that have been told to you about you? What are the stories that you tell yourself about yourself that match those? Every one of us is illiterate if we're willing to be honest, because the reality is we lack the right words to say what we want to say, so we end up saying stupid things like, you're too nice, you're not enough, you're too bossy, you're too much, you're not smart enough. Raise your hand if somebody told you you were too nice. I wish so bad that I could translate because they meant to say this. In my life, when I was generous and I was kind, I was taken advantage of and I experienced pain. And I love you and I don't want you to experience that pain, so please be careful. Please be mindful of what you say and what you give and where you go, because someone will take it and rob it from you. But they lack the language because they, like you and I, were illiterate, and so they said, you're too nice. Where two stories collide, there is always an impact. And some of our lives are not changing because you're spending more time defending your intentions than you are taking responsibility of your impact. You have already been invited to the party. There's an invitation in your pocket, and many of you show up to the party trying to prove why you deserve the invitation. What would be different in your life if you could determine what is true and good? The words that you communicate to yourself matter. The things that are true about yourself matter. How you operate with yourself, with your team, with your clients, and the things that you believe about who you are matter. And you want to make a difference in somebody else's life. Please start by making a difference in yours first.